What's up, guys? This is John Kill 3D Gaming here, and I know I have been away for some time. Haven't been able to, I didn't really do any videos, been too busy, but I feel now the best way to come back strong is with Call of Duty World War II. Holy fucking shit. It's about time for this game. This game, finally, this is the Call of Duty game that I feel, in my personal opinion, I got it early. I played it a day in advance before its original release date, so I got mine. And all I have to say is I feel this is the COD game to bring Call of Duty back to what it is. It brings so much new that I was hoping for the past few Call of Duty games. Yes, we all know that Modern Warfare is one of the best CODs to date. It's my all-time favorite. World at War was number 2 as my all-time favorite as well. My second favorite Call of Duty. But this game, World War II versus World at War, this is what I'm talking about. This is Call of Duty. You know, between its traditional modes, its traditional gameplay, finally the speed has been toned back. The speed, the gameplay, the roots is there. It's more brutal. It's more up close and personal. This was Call of Duty back in the day, and now Call of Duty has finally got its ass back into gear. The one new thing I really like, which takes from the Destiny playbook and actually does better than Destiny, because Destiny still fucking sucks, is the headquarters mode. I like this hub world because it's new to Call of Duty. It's fresh to Call of Duty, and it's strange how Call of Duty does it better than Destiny. I like running around the hub world. I like seeing the other player soldiers. I actually like going to the different game modes from here, because you can go to zombies from here. You can get your contracts to get more XP, rare items, call in your supply drops, and we'll just get it out the way. The microtransactions in this game are not a big deal. They're not a big deal. It's cosmetics only. It's not pay to win. So it's not a bother. Okay? Not a big bother at all. You can go practice your kill streaks. You can go practice one-on-one with your friends in the firing range or the arena mode. Everything here is cool. You could play old Atari games at an R&R station, and just this whole hub world was a new addition to Call of Duty. I thought it would have been cool to probably do it in the Black Ops series, but hey, you know, what can you do? They finally did it. Sledgehammer is to be commended. The story mode, without spoiling anything, the story mode is strong. I've always loved the gritty World War settings of the old Call of Duties. The futuristic settings are very cliche. They were very just over-the-top cinematic power shows. This one, it's more grounded. It's back in the dirt, back in the blood. You know, back in the gut-wrenching moments of this type of warfare. You know, battling in the trenches. You know, going through the opening D-Day segment. You know, starting off, the starting mission of the game is D-Day, which I always thought the other war games like Medal of Honor did D-Day cool, but Call of Duty really does D-Day cool. Especially, I'm going to talk more about that later when it comes to the multiplayer, because multiplayer introduced something very new and exciting versus all its other modes. This Call of Duty, though, especially when you're playing in the story mode, you have to actually cooperate with your squad mates. You know, one of them gives you boost in health. They throw you ammunition. You actually have to find health packs. You have to be careful with what you're doing. You could get up close and physical with bayonets. It's just ridiculous. It's what it should be. You know, I don't want to be zipping around, jumping around on thruster suits or jetpacks or booster seats. Here, I'd rather hide behind cover, toss some freaking nades, get an M1 Garand, pop off enemies, clear out the trenches of the damn German Nazi bastards. That's all I want to do. Okay? That's the way it should be done. One, and it's visually impressive. On all platforms, Call of Duty is very visually impressive. It's dark and gritty, like the subject matter that it tackles with World War II. You know, everything is beautiful. You know, the textures, the designs, the design of the guns, the sound of the guns, the gun sounds. You know, yes, you can make thematic gun sounds all you want, but I just love that sound of the M1 Grand when it reloads, because that was my favorite gun in World at War. At any Call of Duty that had an M1 Grand, I didn't even care if it was in the other Call of Duties like the future ones. M1 Grand, always my favorite gun. Now, multiplayer is here. Multiplayer has its traditional modes. It has a bonus map. You know, every Call of Duty has been taking maps from the past and remaking them. This one apparently was a map from Call of Duty 2, which I didn't play Call of Duty 2, so the guns are great. The attachments don't feel overpowered. The weapons feel fair. The deaths feel fair. The kill streaks are awesome. The maps feel great. They feel like Call of Duty. They're actually built around the World War II type of combat. You know, you have your TDMs, you have your kill confirms, dominations, capture the flags, so on, and they just feel more fresh here than they have in any other Call of Duty game. I know COD has its traditional modes, but this game just made it fun all over again. Now the premier mode that I love the most is War Mode. War Mode, I think this game will have potential. It's an objective, almost objective story-like versus where one side of a team of 12 versus another team of 12 go in with bots thrown in the middle to defend, take checkpoints, do objectives as if you were in the campaign. So think of this mode as like a mini campaign versus mode. Depending as you play as the Nazis, or the American soldiers, doing different objectives. If you're on one side defending, you build barricades, build guns, to prevent the enemy from taking over your choke point and moving you back or moving you forward. It's almost similar to Battlefield's Rush mode, but this is the first time Call of Duty has adapted a game mode like this in a thematic story. It also starts off kind of like a story mission. It has like a little opening in-game cutscene with your soldier that you customize and create with the cosmetics that you earn throughout the game. Multiplayer, you know, through the supply drops, you know, kill streaks, or not kill streaks, things you earn, obviously, in a COD game. But War Mode, I really want to see more of this mode. This has been my main mode since I've been playing this game. Now, I've played the other game modes, and, you know, they're there. I like them. But I've just been on the War Mode. The War Mode, by far my favorite mode. If you have the game, if you enjoy this mode, this is one of the main innovations the Call of Duty Sledgehammer games has brought to the COD series, is this mode. Now, in future COD games, if Sledgehammer does another World War based setting game or different Call of Duties, bring this mode, progress this mode more in the future. This mode, high potential. I really do enjoy it. Now it should never go away. This was the mode that I needed. Now, you gotta have zombies. Like I said, Black Ops 3 to me had the best zombies. But this zombies mode takes our traditional formula of zombies and actually cranks it up. It takes what we know and familiar and does something new and original with it. Nazi zombies were always the best. You know, they were always the best from World at War. But, you know, with the cast of characters that you have, and obviously every zombie mode that has come out had its own little storyline. But this one is almost set in a grounded in reality story mode for the zombies. It's not over the top like the Black Ops series or Infinite Warfare game. But this zombie mode does its justice, and we will be seeing more of this mode. The setting is much darker. The atmosphere is darker. The sounds are much more sinister. The zombies in this one are actually more threatening in this mode than they have been in any other zombie mode to date. But what more can I say about zombies? You know, we all know Call of Duty zombies, but this one is unique as well as all the other things that this game has introduced to the table. But I hope you guys enjoyed my review of this game. There's not more I can say. I didn't want to spoil the story. I just wanted to give I played the game enough to know that this is Call of Duty. Call of Duty is great again. Until next time.